Vậy thì đủ cho yeah. Okay. Y después juego, como así, hace, como dices, que mi videojuego, no bueno así. Sí, sí. Ujú. Este bueno, como
Pleased to meet you. I'm Public Security Officer Jing Yi. May I know...
Shh, hold on first.
Oh, is that you, Manager? My apologies. I didn't recognize you while I was in autopilot mode. What are you
immediately.
If even androids can understand the meaning of life, then perhaps humans can too.
Finished. What a classic.
What are you watching so intently?
And Bringer 2. It's the kind of classic you can watch over and over again.
Oh, is the film that captivating? It's about an E-800 model android protecting a little girl amidst the perilous apocalypse, supporting each other through thick and thin. They gradually become attached to one another, but in the end have no choice but to...
So you actually went and looked up spoilers. Watching movies like that is a real waste, officer.
I didn't look up spoilers. I simply extracted the movie from the database for data analysis and pattern recognition.
Master, this is technical jargon of an advanced artificial consciousness. Allow me to translate for you. Yes, Qingyi essentially read spoilers.
The smart voice assistant you two are using seems to have quite the unique personality setting loaded into it. Ah, right. I happen to have a work-related matter which requires your assistance. I need to borrow horror movies to be exact. With mysterious forces at play, the more the better. It's for Public Security's community service program. I can tell you find the whole thing a little unusual too. Actually, I also think this community.
Which is why you activated autopilot mode, right? If only I could also handle tedious tasks while catching up on sleep.
Este fue porque más nuevo también fue mañana muy bueno una semana sí no, bueno.
Tedious. Ha ha. It all began when the bigwigs at Public Security realized that no matter how many decrees they make, Internaut is still unstoppable. As a result, who else other than Officer Juyuan citizens have a real need to face the hollows and can't always turn to public security. If only every public security officer could dedicate a set amount of time to community service. Once we establish trust between citizens and public security,
That plan would nip the
Indeed, Zhu Yuan proposing such a...
it is a good plan. However, for some... never mind. I suppose I'm not entirely sincere myself. For example, testing whether their fiancé would flirt with other women behind their back. Or what's worse is my assigned partner today. Ugh, that guy. One second he's determined and dedicated to taking up that he goes bolting off on another case somewhere else. Young people these days.
Not every young person is like that, you know. If you need a partner, kept solving cases with a public security officer.
I never expected the manager to be interested.
I think Belle just wants to show off and strut around with the public security badge pinned on her coat.
If the manager is willing to assist, however, giving you a badge is out of the question. Nominally appointing you as an assistant public security.
Then you go ahead, Belle.
And I'll go ahead and clear up the other community service.
Bueno.
Nothing beats caffeine on a lazy afternoon. Want some?
No, bueno.
You know, coffee is not a must, but a calm and relaxed mindset sure is.
Así que está todo. No lo digo.
No need to jump to any strange conclusions, Holly.
Okay. Actually, it's about my good...
Missing? Have you been to the public security office with your parents?
No, we haven't. Dad said since we just moved away from the old method. I'm really worried. Reporting it was the right thing to do.
The assistant public security officer is right. A disappearance. Do you have a photo of Teddy?
Yes, I have tons.
Not a problem. Now, I will ask you a few questions. The more accurate your answers, the higher the chance. Height? Weight?
Teddy is exactly 20 centimeters shorter than me, so he's 100.
Can you describe the color and style of clothes Teddy was?
A blue shark.
Te busco.
So, Teddy...
Ahí está, ya lo conoce. El jacket.
now accepted citizen.
Oh, thank you so much!
Don't worry, Public Security Officer Ching. But there's one last question I need you to answer.
Okay.
When and where did you last see?
It was at the Gravity Cinema. I wanted popcorn.
Gravity Cinema?
That does seem strange.
Good. But first, I need to escort Holly home. Judging from your appearance, it seems like you found...
Please take a look, Chingy. Not bad for an assistant public security.
Manager, why did you pick up so much
Trash? So, it's all
completely normal for a first investigation. After all, let me analyze these videos. Wait a minute.
I picked it up earlier. It's a signed poster and seemed collectible.
It has value as a collectible? Without the manager's the handwriting is a bit... If it was dropped by Teddy, it's worth... Look, there's residue of a strong reaction. An item outside a hollow can... This actually makes our... I've also made some progress. I discovered a suspicion. If it's related to the disappearance, then let's go and check it out. Very good, Assistant Public Security Officer. As I suspected, there's residue of a strong reaction from highly...
Oh, then is it already time?
Huh? No, that's not how this works. Criminal etheric residue is indeed suspicious. There are various causes for contamination with... No worries. I'll handle surveillance.
Are you sure you'll be okay if you don't rest at all?
Juyuan always expresses the same. Everyone is acting like this. Humans are indeed an interesting species. Projecting so helping citizens is part of a public security officer's... In the end, the existence of intelligence... Take me, for example. Despite being an advanced model known as a 01NG6 criminal investigation automaton, I'm essentially just... And regarding life and death, I believe Teddy and I really didn't expect Holly to be...
I'm no expert, but the purpose of intelligent machines definitely isn't just...
Don't worry. Bangbú or automaton, we are not as... Today's investigation was very fruitful. If there's anything I need help with in the future...
Fácil.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Public Security Officer Ching-Yi. Please tell me this.
Seems like autopilot mode kicked in again. What do you think? Should we wake up Ching-Yi?
Chingy, wake up!
Is that the manager I hear? Taking a little break did help me feel.
You seem kind of tired. Are you okay?
It had been too long since I last shut down, and my processors were being occupied with redundant data. I've been keeping watch over the suspicious vehicle we identified last time, and finally caught
Sí,
evidence of
sí,
it
sí.
entering and exiting the Cretan Hollow. I've applied for personnel and carrots from public security.
Excuse me for interrupting. I thought I saw a public security officer heading this way. Ah, you must be Officer Ching-Yi, our little Holly.
What is this for?
I'm so sorry. Kids don't understand. To trouble public security. If it was lost, it's lost. That Bangbú was old anyway. I thought just reset the Bangbú and give it to her. You can tell her you found Teddy and that'll be...
Are you sure? Your daughter must have really cherished.
Right. Please trust that. Oh, wait a minute.
Huh? Ching-Yi? He left quite the...
I think Teddy can still be saved.
He's just a father worried about his daughter. No need to argue. Moreover, I just received a message indicating that it's unclear whether this Teddy number 2 will be able to help. So, I've decided to handle...
Did something happen?
Yes, the approval didn't come through. It can't be handled as a missing persons case, only as a theft. So we can't get approval. This means the rescue operation in the Hollow will inevitably be delayed.
But the idea from Holly's father is just too cruel.
I never said we were abandoning the real Teddy. It's just that bringing the real... You haven't forgotten, have you? The biggest... If an arm breaks, just attach a new one. If the body... As long as we can retrieve the most core memory...
Good idea. No wonder you're the public security's intelligence system.
Master, stay calm. If you can't remain composed, then allow me to pour a bucket. This plan has a flaw. Teddy is a model from 8 years ago, and there are aesthetic differences. It seems Officer Ching-Yi's AI system requires further iteration for thoroughness.
That's not a problem. The difference between the Bangbú isn't that big. Just some
All right, Barry, enough with the attitude. Please search for the specific differences between...
Understood. Scanning the blog. OMG, is there anything cuter than the old Bangbú models? I just... Result 1. The old version of the Bangbú has a super chub. Result 2. The old version of the Bangbú is super... Result 3. Wah. The previous version of the Bang... Based on the results extracted from the blog, we can modify the new Bangbú's...
Sounds like you found some weird posts to read out loud.
You're very welcome. I am a
In that case, the task at hand is quite clear. Let's...
Como que meu bicho, muito bem, eu quero mandei mais eu poder tipo, fica
Officer Chingy, I just saw you in the video. Is that Ted? This isn't Teddy.
Are you sure, Holly?
Yeah, I'm sure. Teddy is my closest friend. Teddy's ear should have a dent here from when he tried to protect me from falling one time. And Teddy's bottom should have glue on it from when I was little. Officer Chingy.
It appears that you remember everything about Teddy, Holly. Listen, it's all because this rookie public security officer here trusted the wrong information and...
Yeah, it's all my fault.
Let's not forget that I'm a very experienced public From here on out, I will be taking over the case personally.
Really?
Yes, really. So, we'll be busy now continuing this investigation.
Yes!
What a sharp child. Even if they look nearly identical, and even if we... Teddy number 2 would still be a completely...
The most treasured moments in life are those shared...
Okay. Like I've always said, thank you for helping me cover up the lie just now. It'll be much too dangerous for you, manager.
I just tried contacting Qingyi again.
Do you think she went?
Fairy, quickly search Internaut for any post.
Search complete. There is a esteemed proxies. I wish to hear based on data analysis and pattern recognition results. Any interested parties may leave a message. Details.
Data analysis and pattern recognition. Along with that,
Bad news. There have been no responses to the post from any proxy. I have arrived near the hollow.
Belle, if we hurry straight to the target area mentioned.
Yeah, there's no time to lose. Ready and waiting.
Touch my tail.
What a bother. Ready for combat.
Master, I have located
A familiar Bangbú indeed. We meet again, Phaethon. As the #1 wanted proxy on Internaut, isn't it a bit careless?
I wanted to see why public security would be recruiting proxies. Consider it as bank.
What? Did you know it was a job from public security when you accept?
To be honest, Officer Qingyi, your post on Internaut was...
So it was too obvious, which is why nobody signed up for this gig. Then no. Could you actually be a...
Please don't sound so surprised when trying to compliment someone.
Very well. I suppose it's only fair to show a bit. The situation is this. I'm tracking if I need a proxy for navigation and... The suspicious vehicle we were staking out was last seen here. All traces compared to the legal investigation activities registered by the HIA. Everything else counts as suspicious activity. I'm sending the coordinates to you now.
Master, high ether activity detected coming.
A forklift? They're not exactly a rare... It seems to be screaming, I'm just a totally normal Proxy, don't overdo it.
Master, analysis complete. A route to the source of the distress signal has been identified.
Officer, we've detected a Bangbú search and rescue signal.
You certainly know what you're doing. So much so that I want to break my promise and arrest you.
Catch me if you can, Officer Grandma.
So infuriating. Slow down. Respecting your elders is a virtue.
I think I just heard a click, but nothing happened.
The ejector failed to launch. Oh, the recklessness of youth. Not to worry, I'll fix it. Don't go running off, Proxy.
The source is just up ahead. Belle, go wait for Qingyi over there.
Strange. The signal should have been coming from here.
Bing Bong's here! The Bangbú Boonapper!
Is someone here?
I already said it! I'm Bing Bong from the Bangbú Boonapper! Oh, what do we have here? A little Bangbú that can talk! Don't see that every day! Gonna be sure to nap! Speaking of which, that emergency signal device that we took off of Bangbú?
Something's off about this guy. Let's get out of here and find...
Oh? You're not going anywhere! You're here! Have a taste of it!
Everything suddenly went black. Did we lose the connection?
All of a sudden, my...
Your eyes?
Don't worry, I'm okay now. But what about...
Fairy, can you still connect to Eos? Hurry!
After disconnecting, I've sent 28 reconnection requests. All have failed.
Eos.
I have successfully connected via the backup line, but the transmission is extremely unstable. However, the communication signal between Eos and Qingyi hasn't been damaged. To prevent Master's identity from being exposed, I can add a heavy voice masking effect for... However, there is still a 43% chance of you being recognized.
Bridge a connection to
Understood. Bridging a connection to Qingyi.
Qingyi, can you hear me?
Oh? Has the connection been restored? Don't worry. I've arrived at the location of the emergency. I'll need him to get out of this hollow. Officer Qingyi here. I've arrived at the scene. Let's go save your Bangbú. With pleasure. Face the consequences.
Bueno.
Roger that. your time. Justice will be served. Thanks for your business. Ready. Sure. Yep. The suspect has given up and surrendered.
No! I've had enough! Please! Anyway, what's a public security officer doing around here?
Incorrect. At this moment, I am not. Now, tell me, or you'll get a taste of this pepper spray.
No, wait! Please, let me go!
Concentrated ether solution?
That's right. The person you just heard is a fellow public security investigator.
Wait, officer! I had no idea.
Then explain. Why did you attack a Bangbú? Where is your base? I see. So you would use the concentrated ether solution to instantly corrupt the Bang. If that's the case, then Teddy wouldn't be able to kidnapping Bangbú just to dismantle them and By the way, how is your Bang?
How is Eos?
He doesn't appear to have any cosmetic damage, but it seems like his intelligence has suffered.
Master, I have...
Tell me the bad news first.
Eos is only capable of basic communication for the time being. The module for collecting... As for the good news, there is no more bad news.
Oh, Teddy has already been sprayed with the ether spray for several days. According to Bing Bong's account, there's still a whole pile of stuff. We've detained Bing Bong, but if we don't act now, it'll alert the... But no matter what, we must continue the rescue.
Agreed. But Eos has been damaged.
Officer Qingyi, I believe it is time to use that.
We sprung from the same stalk. What need each? You mean that technology, right?
Very well. Let's proceed.
Wait, you AIs. Mind explaining in human language so we can all understand?
Affirmative. Translating communication using distributed computing. A portion of Eos's functions can be installed onto Officer Qingyi's...
I still don't quite understand.
Understood. I will attempt to explain Eos and Qingyi's distributed... You will use sensory sync with Officer Qingyi. By using distributed computing, you can immediately restore the risk of using this technology is that Officer
Oh.
It matters not.
Maybe there's still another way, Qingyi.
Don't worry. I'm a 01NG6 criminal investigation automaton. I'm not such a fragile existence like human. I've granted you access to my interface, AI.
Understood. Initiating packaging distributed virtual interface. HDD unidirectional control on standby.
Activate the connection.
Anyway, the secret passage is right here. Let me give it a scan first. Sure enough, here it is. Looks like Bing Bong wasn't lying after all. Oh, it's a shark boo.
Master, your powers of deduction know no bounds. This shark boo's chassis is covered in fish. Reminder. Please do not be...
It's all in a day's work for a public... Oh, is this a memory chip? The data's been recovered. this shark boo as a switch to open up the secret passage.
Enter the passcode, and then it's open sesame.
Reminder, there is a 99% probability of finding clues on the Shark Boo's chassis.
They've used this shark boo as a switch to, I thought, the kind of criminal syndicate that would...
Although you fell victim to the Shark Boo's there were 4 distorted numbers etched beneath the sticker. Agreed. Officer Jingyi.
We've pieced together the clues. Enter the passcode to the secret passage to open it. You haven't forgotten it, have you, Proxy?
Mm-hmm. I remember the passcode. It's...
Yeah.
Open green bee!
So many Bangbú, and they all need rescuing.
Oh, didn't.
Please note, for the sake of Eos's well-being, this Bangbú seems to have...
Just like the shark boo earlier. Also, they can take their bodies for... It's completely destroyed. Let's take it out once the... It's still conscious. Hold on. I'll get you out of here soon. Why is this Bangbú's face twitch? It's completely destroyed. Let's take it out once the rest... It's completely destroyed. Let's take it out once the rescue is over.
Master, scans have... It has tried to lie down flat, but has instead been rocking back.
I am Officer Qingyi. You're safe, Why is it shaking even?
Sufficient gear coins paid. Authentication successful. Opening valve.
Copy that.
Killed again.
Thank you for your patience. Get back. Clear out. Get out of my way. Fire.
With pleasure. All right, this time. option isn't obvious, but I've almost used up all my power. Link up to the Electroboo.
It's the POV of the Electroboo. Looks like we've successfully accessed its memory.
It shocked its way through the door lock using high voltage. That's no small feat.
This is deep inside the Bangbú Boonapper's base. It's enormous.
There are the guards, just as expected.
I heard something. Huh? What's the Bangbú doing here? Is it an escapee? Don't move!
Huh? I think I just saw the silhouette of a shark boo. Let me investigate. Hang on. There was a shark boo among all those Bangbú. Teddy has a nick on his ear from when he was protecting home. The corruption is starting to show. Now that we know where Teddy is, how...
We can't let any of our Bangbú get away!
This guy really knows how to fight. Incredible.
The boss finds out about this. He'll talk my pay for a month. Ow, fuck it! Nowhere to run now. Trying to squeeze your way through? Oh, why you unscrupulous little Bangbú. You'll never make it out. Just give up. Ah! The Bangbú are escaping! Boss! Ah! Why you? What do you think you're doing? Shouting for the boss over this?
The data's been corrupted. Go and manually recover it at the Electroboo's lab. The Electroboo should still be mobile. There's still some information missing. The data has been recovered. This should be the Electroboo's memory of when it was attacked. Oh, the shocked Bangbú have started to come too.
He's beaten them silly, but they're still trying to run off! If you're not going to do this the easy way, we'll have to do it the hard way.
The Electroboo bell. The entrance is over here.
The Electroboo has been a real help. Let's head over to the secret passage. Teddy should be right here. It's that 0.73% guy. Take him out, it's completely destroyed. Let's take it out once the rescue is over. Out of the way. I'm in a hurry. It's completely destroyed. Let's take it out once... It's completely destroyed. I told you, I'm in a hurry. The pressure's so high. The target is
lead enemy? Now things are starting to get a bit tricky. Nevertheless, I'm still going to get all of the civilians out of here. None left behind. Thanks for your business. Target acquired. There's nowhere to run. Justice will be served. Get out of my way!
Less than 50 meters. The homeless is just up ahead.
Thingy. Do you copy? Can you make it?
Humans. Such an interesting species. These aren't living creatures. Yet they won't abandon them, no matter what. This obsession, longing, and suffering. Is that what life truly is?
Three strikes and you're done, right? We've already had
You misunderstand. I'm just here to express my gratitude. Teddy was repaired and I took him to Holly. It was quite...
Don't worry about it. Besides...
Right. If it weren't for Qingyi, then we could have eaten...
Huh? What was that you were saying?
Oh, I was just thinking to ask how you...
My body is fine, of course. After some maintenance, If anything, the real headache is that Juyuan and her constant...
Juyuan is probably just hoping that you will...
Actually, I'm not a person who doesn't... It's just that as automatons, our views on life, in the end, the purpose of intelligent machines is to be discarded in place. However, you could say I felt a certain...
Huh? What do you mean by wait? Did you pick up...
Well, I guess I could say that I I don't know. Maybe...
Actually, it doesn't matter if we're talking about it. We've never thought of you as something that could just...
Right. Both of you are important and...
A friendly reminder, Master. If you are handing out compliments...
I suppose this is a similar...
And yet, you still haven't actually told...
If you're so curious, then perhaps you'd be interested in applying...
Join public security. As cool as that sounds.
Speaking of which, after Juyuan heard the whole story, as for the local community services, unfortunately that will be... By the way, I also brought the horror movies I rented for community service I felt like the scenes where someone was...
Oh, what do you mean? How would an intelligent... We can't let Eos meet Qingyi.
Huh? When did you get here, Eos? I mean, Bangbú.
The feeling of being possessed is indeed unbearable, but it really does seem to make you stronger.
Bisa dulu. Iya, saya ganggu dia. Waduh, kita kan. Ya, saya sedang kudet. Atau lebih menyenang. Oh.